things could continue to evolve, folks, as we do still have 2 more days of Rocket League coming down the pipe for you guys here on Playoff Saturday, setting ourselves up for Championship Sunday. This hybrid bracket has been slowly filled out over the course of the last few days, and we're finally at this point, Gibbs.
Man, oh man, that upper bracket, we talked about these teams a lot. We didn't see them yesterday. They had a day off, but Ultimates, NRG, and NA battle to see who gets an automatic bid to the top 4 where you only have 1 life. It doesn't matter if you haven't lost yet. And then, of course, David versus Goliath, Wildcard and Falcons.
Yeah.
That match is going to be nuts. But on the bottom side, a lot of European teams are lurking, but they also have to knock each other out.
America's not quite woken up yet right now. It might be part of this, but still 50-50 in there. Can we hold on to it, folks? It's going to be a great match. It's going to be a great day. Get up and get loud. It's game day.
When the teams arrived at the arena on Thursday, nobody had any idea what was about to unfold. That's the nature of the World Championship. You have to adapt, evolve, survive, and advance. And our 8 remaining teams representing 4 regions have done exactly that. And now it's time to turn up the heat. We've got playoffs. We've got a 1v1 final. This chapter begins with a classic NA-EU matchup. And while this blue team isn't French, it's certainly hostile territory for the North Americans. It's time for a final playoff of the year. Let the games begin!
For the first time in this tournament, best of 5s are out. Another game required to win. Both these teams now have the timeouts. And talk to their coach. If anything from these 2 teams, they might talk to each other! And Oli is the first one that's got something to say.
Complete catch-up on Space Station, low boost all the way around, but also Scribbles, this is not the place for boost over ball.
And nobody's able to get too much power on it.
Oh, a little bit of a cut there too from Archie, but Space Station is keeping up now. 2 minutes left on regulation clock here, and a shot down in the bottom right for Space Station. They do it back to him, starting in the corner there. I mean, you saw the quick cut from Cobra. It was almost like a little bit of a diversion and kind of forced Joy.
Before the tech force. Joyo is just an unbelievable ability he's got at that. Every time he hits the ball mid-air, just rolls the car through with it. Oh, that's on target, it's in! And Oli's got the brace!
You're making your presence known, man, off the ceiling. Face the reset, the timing.
Everything's sorted. Space Station are swarming them immediately after another one. Reveal. Hop to himself. He's got Scribbles in support. Might not need him. What a 50 that is to get rid of it. Now they take the shot. And it's 2 each.
Look, you talked earlier about there being a little bit of an aura off. I see the connectivity on this one. You tried to take the bounce down to get it cleared out, but Kofa is going to...
Oli, reset gains, takes it low. Stop by Kofa.
Right now, you can just tell it's one tiny mistake. That's going to be the difference maker. Can only get back in time. Just enough. Reveal has the shot. RG just couldn't get a hand up. SSG take game 1. Yeah, we're going to see what they can bring out here in game number 2. I definitely want to see how they adapt to Space Station's not only level of aggression, but just overall defensive strategy. GK, they're going to open the same way they did with game number 1.
Oli's got all their goals. That's his 3rd. That's a complete misplay there from Space Station Gaming. You cannot
back
give a
almost to center here.
Almost look very similar to the goal that we saw for the first one. That one's off the backboard. We have got a whole heap of orange cards. And now we've got ourselves an orange goal.
You saw this one coming too. That second touch was really clean. And just the fact that Scribbles was sitting there.
To see away the danger.
Station. A little bit getting into that same pattern of game number 1, that box in around himself. In again.
Oli, I'm not too sure this one should count for you, pal. You didn't do the work for it. Joyo, again, Joyo. A little bit disappointed actually with his first touch there. Didn't leave himself too many options, but his teammates give him some help. Over to Archie. They're going to be in big trouble here, Scribbles, as he's got no chance. 2v1. to win it.
You want to talk about an aura dip. Archie's got it. Joyo, of course, we went for the initial bump with a quick cut.
And
Catch
reveal
in.
all in this half. Pushed up extremely close, just trying to spot each other, give themselves some time to get back into this one. Center down to Kofor, denied. Reveal is going to try and finish it from the ceiling and in. Space Station have kept their hopes alive.
They can't do this again.
There's a
no,
chance.
There's no way. There's no way. This team has had 5 different 0-second goals.
I love this from Archie too. He's been very quick to cut and just stop those Space Station passes before they even begin. Can he do it again? Absolutely. No question about it. And here's the transition too. He's doing it all alone.
Oh, dearie me. Reveal, he had the opportunity to turn around. Did the full 360. Thought he could get there. Thought wrong. Let him have a second one of those.
Right now, for me, Reveal, how quickly he is cutting in and out of this isn't quite giving enough time to his teammates to get back on defense, and I felt it. I knew at some point those cuts were a little too close, and they were going to catch him off. They were going to cost them. GK, they've recognized how quickly they're but it's got to come with some sort of an actual plan. Joyo, 1v1, flick, over, down by Oli!
Well, it's dominant in game 3. GK running rough shots. And this is going to be so...
Oli, sidewall to the backboard. Can he float it down? They tried to go for some sort of a center, but Space Station took it as an opportunity. Reveal tried to do the reset down. Clean up from Kofor. SSG finally find themselves on the board.
That is unbelievable game reading there from Kofor. He's got it! Joyo's missed the ball as well. Now Kofor, 0 boost. Can't go any further with it. Archie hits with the classic, I will just take a bad shot on my own net, and that'll sort us out, but they're not quite away! In fact, Space Station are back in it!
Kofor's reads are insane, but Scribbles was out there just messing with every single person down on the line.
Go to Archie,
really...
ceiling reset, but that touch did not quite suit him. Still creates something for Archie, that is a heck of a dive in. And Joyo, off camera, did well to avoid getting bumped because that would have been through for number 1. As Archie gets there for the crossbar.
You could see the start of this happen when Space Station had one person all the way upfield waiting to try and be cheeky. The problem is you're not clearing the ball out, so you're pretty much leaving your...
Reveal launches it forward on the half volley. Joyo, I think, is getting silly right now with some of these plays that he's doing. Showcase whenever he's on it, but that's how he plays most comfortable. Archie's most comfortable when he's scoring.
This is such a great setup from Oli, the control, but of course the awareness from Archie to...
Thankfully back into the path of Kofor, does have Reveal over to his left, tries to get it to him. Reveal from the ceiling! And that was really well guided, and have they done it again? Space Station Gaming! They're just not to stop!
Another miss! And GK do it to him! They have him upfield!
Maybe not quite as aware as where the boost is, but hey, he got there eventually. Midfield, Oli on the catch. Joy would have wanted that ball over to him. And now Archie's in a lot of trouble here, 2v1! And he was just twisted inside out.
This time they finally got GK kind of wrapped around themselves a little bit. That's devious. There's no respect being given right now. Demo off the play, Kofor's already up. 2v1 to try and make a shot, but it's high, it's dry, it's wide.
Yeah, that was nothing, but then Joyo got caught out! And wants another lead, if not something to disappear!
You talk about positive tilt. I'm sorry, I throw my hands up in respect. It's clear though, could be detrimental. Joyo is back. Can he avoid the bump? Yes!
That is unbelievable from Joyo. Now they're on the breakaway. Oli leaves it for Archie. Saved. Joyo!
GK are the blueprint for team play.
Match point on their opponents. Reveal, bundling through the challenges.
Let's see if they can hold on to this entire lead. There's been a few times throughout the week where they've let go of it, but not this time. Archie's not gonna get derailed. Crazy solo play here. Big 50, but a better follow-up from Archie. He's so solid in his challenges. Look at it down.
Over. To the ceiling, very heavy on the first touch. Might even get another reset. Archie having none of that. Powers the ball back downfield. Half the game gone! And double the leads to go against.
There is no stopping Archie when he wants something. The way he has stepped up in these last two
Archie's
games.
gonna be the one to try and follow it here. You gotta leave it for Joyo though.
Big clear from Oli. They got the cheat up off the backboard. Leaves it for Joyo. It's just a bit hot, but Oli to commit. Full team effort to GK.
If it's not one, it'll be the other. Joyo put it high. Oli puts it in. Okay, it's their time. And Space Station Gaming will crash out. It was a phenomenal effort, but it was a step too far. Space Station are eliminated, and GK Esports, welcome to Championship Sunday.
Phenomenal showing from GK Esports.
64% in chat. Blue Wall, the favorites by every metric. Can Ninjas in Pajamas play spoiler, folks? It's the second match of the day. And Rocket League fans around the world, oh, you're in for something special. The last chance champions of Europe, bringing an unprecedented fight to the most formidable fortress with its raucous armies swarming in its ramparts. It's Vatira versus Redosin. It's a team reunion 8 years in the making. It's Army Corps versus Ninjas in Pajamas.
Futile as it may be, to keep the crowd out of this as much as possible.
Exactly. That's why it's important they have a strong game one here. Obviously, you've got the arena. It's like you're trapped in a domain. And guess what? The Vatira sword, it's only going to get harder and harder from here.
Well, so much for that game plan. SWAT, get out of here. Follow-up could be even more lethal. Crowley, again, just getting a piece, trying to throw off Ninjas. That's gonna get Oski around one, Oski around Vatira! And what an answer!
And there you go. You need someone to step up. Oski, great cut to take out the play. Knows he's in a 1v1. Waits till the last possible moment with Vatira's facing his own net. Yeah, Army Corps starting to slow things down, a little bit more spaced out. Don't want to play too aggressive, put yourself in a bad spot, eliminating that 1v1 chance, but look at the pressure coming. Redosin! Oh, he's got it! NIP take the lead!
You can take all of NIP stats and throw them out the window. From the start of the season to now, they might be the most...
They concede 2 back-to-back. Lots of time, though. We've got 3 goals in the first 2 minutes.
Ninjas have not beaten Carmine at all this season, but what a start! 3 in the first half as Nas, the latest to completely undress the blue wall.
And look at Nas off the back wall.
Gets the ball on his
What?
hood with plenty of space. Nothing came of that last exchange. That won't be the case the entire series. Atto against Nas. Easily won by Nas. Easily won by Ninjas.
Oh, you wish you could see it in the video. The Golden Hornets are loving this. They're cheering for Redosin and NIP up 4-1 in game 1 to NIP. Redosin's gonna try again. Light touch, tries to get it past Atto, but look at the patience now. Army Corps still composed.
Oh, they got a soft spot of defense, and Raleigh will put it through. Everybody got caught forward, and Redosin was completely out of boost. Oh, that little hesitation right there. Didn't know what to do, and made the right choice.
That will not be an issue on this one. Great start for him, finally seeing one go in.
Raleigh will leave it for Atto. Vatira in behind all of them, and it's Raleigh who rolls it forward. Welcome to the series, Sir Raleigh.
I mean, look at Atto, though. First touch hits the ceiling, follows it, gets a flip reset pass to Trolley. Oski clears downfield. NIP now playing a little bit reactive. Army Corps dictated the pace. Atto, again, gets that through, off the crossbar. Vatira follow-up. Oh, my goodness. The blue wall roaring back into this series.
We're clear on the other side of the arena from the Carmine faithful, and you can feel it.
for one more. But NIP had a strong start, but as expected, the blue wall responds, and we are going to be all tied up here in this best of 7.
There's no way. Kick the ninjas while they're down, why don't you? Sense of urgency clearly present for both sides.
And so is the tension, though. Army Corp, again, trying not to overcommit. That's a good pass to the trolley!
Unbelievable turnaround from Drolly in this series from game 1 now to the midway point of his first assist of the series.
Tears got such a good eye on the field. He's been able to leave the ball for teammates, challenge perfectly. He's on another level right now, even though he might not be at the top of the scoring. Look at the impact!
Look at him come across. It is Vatira, 1-2, 2-0. Knocking Oski out of the way.
See bumps happening in the back end. Trolley looking for the 50. Is there anyone else? No, Atto tried to, but Oski was there.
Redoson running forward, trying to run interference. He's off the post. Oh, what a save. Now Atto back the other
So
way.
still in the back, low boost, looking for bumps, but just not enough to get that one through NIP's defense. It was great control, watching the bump and making sure, okay, we can't get caught in it. Nasto, wait, there's no way, there's no way! Paul shot it in! NIP take the lead, what is this?
You'll take them any way you can get them. Ninjas in pajamas persevere.
We saw that was a close game last game. NIP gonna have to elevate here because now Army Corps can play their style. And it could be a 1-0 at this point. It might be 2 though. It's gonna be 2. Monty with another.
It was just a little bit of a nap for the slumbering Dragons.
Trying to take boost from Army Corps, see if they can get a bump. They're both playing the same way, but K-Corp just a little better. Pass, no, blocked out. Vatira, I saw the play develop. They're gonna get punished for it. NIP bringing it the other way.
Nas from inside out and just a little feed from Oski as well. Oh, what a... Vatira now 1-on-3, good luck. Atto will get to this first, but he eats a demo for his efforts. I mean, historically, K-Corp have been the more physical team, and Vatira bounces one home, just a clean win from the wing.
And you see Rattle going for it, just an unfortunate, I mean, it's just sit right under him. Vatira gets there first, doesn't play. It could be really damaging if you're NIP. Giving up that one, you gotta hope you can get one back quick.
Not this time with Vatira ranging across for the save off the kickoff. Follow-up is into an open net. Large Oscar standing tall.
And off the assist for Redoson too here. Great 50 against Drolly and Oski staying in the play. Banks the open net.
Still have their timeout. You can see the pause icon up in the top left. This goes back towards Atto, and he'll play it towards Drolly. Little hesitation for a moment.
Oh, they got it.
Is lost. And Redoson rolled it in.
It was the low boost from Atto, the pre-jump from Oski. Drolly was waiting on the wall. Didn't see Redoson. Redoson snuck through, and Atto couldn't get back in time.
Nas left it for Redoson. Follow-up. Oh, denied at the last second. Now Vatira might only have one to beat. Bodies forward, and Drolly answers again.
They're so dangerous even when the time's ticking down. Vatira with the bump taking out Oski. Drolly drills it in. We're not done yet.
Got that down to ground quickly. Still on the ball, even though Nas is trying to shove him away. That ball's right to Vatira.
Vatira will not be denied.
Nas is all the way across, and that is boomed away emphatically. And it will be Ninjas in Pajamas having to work from their own line with 3 seconds left. Oski coming on. It's Redoson. They go high over top of him. Atto will just let it drop. And Army Corps wins their 20th best of 7. And they're on to Championship Sunday.
Let's see how it goes, folks. Time to get into the match. We had Europe versus Europe a little bit earlier on. And now it's time for a classic American rivalry. The Kings of the North, yet to be fully dethroned against their greatest bane, the knife lurking in their shadow. The team yet to achieve greatness, looking to deny that ultimate glory from their closest foe once again. First Killer versus Daniel, the Ultimates versus NRG. Round 10, fight!
With a nice little in and out save, Central FK to clear a corner bound again. Beast Mode has this one in the corner, lovely little cut in the center there and gets the demo on the way out, so that's smart play from him. Daniel goes for the bump, great aggression from NRG, a masterclass in aggressive power. You look at the boost totals as well, about 40 or so for the Ultimates here, and the bump then just means it's going to be a done deal. NRG making all the plays. Continuing on the front foot, Atomic to take this one out. I thought he might have done instead. To the cross to Daniel, who was waiting. LJ and Daniel fall into the center. Beast Mode gets a couple of touches, and they're making it look so smooth right now. Not much power on this, but the precision is otherworldly. To the crossbar, the immediate landing, and then slow it down back towards Beast Mode. LJ for the double. B Mode is with low boost, going to be trying to take away from Chronic now. Does so, stays around like a bad smell. With FK Central, actually just bangs it on target. And the Ultimates. Their first goal comes from NRG slipping and First Killer sniping. Is the man that they turn to. We've seen a few shots there that have gone over defenders' heads. The game is finding each other on these passes. The clearances are going at least in the general direction of an Ultimates player. It wasn't happening in the first game. Oh, Atomic. And she's struggling a little bit, but when Atomic gets the first touch like that, he's able to follow it up. It's a good save to start off with. Daniel doesn't have to smash it to get himself on the score sheet. And Atomic actually takes it away from Beast Mode here. He lands, B-Mode wants to shoot it, but Daniel thankfully nearby, seeing how it's going to pop out. Chronic has the ball to himself in the air. Can he get this second touch to pitch it into the center? Not quite. It's nice ideas from the Ultimates. They've started the overtime well. NRG, they're so solid defensively. That's a great touch though from First Killer. Opens it right up. And not for the first time is the First Killer solo play that's paramount. And the Ultimates rely on FK again. He's on 0 boost. Can collect it to the roof and then started to build a bump. Chronic the next man to it, however, and in the first 80 seconds, it's been that NRG pressure. Daniel from his own backboard taps it round 1, round the second. Atomic to shoot. Ends up faking it entirely and sends the defense to the shops. Daniel gets the goal, and it was a beautiful, smooth transition, but Atomic, look at that! See the lead for the third game in a row they've scored first. The last time this happened, they allowed Ultimates back in. Will it be the case again? The Ultimates were soaking up the pressure beforehand, but suddenly NRG Atomic is putting them on his back! Atomic activated! Beast Mode finds him mid, and he is anything but. Top corner gets smashed, 2-0 NRG. In the worst case, they just end up going turtle mode and become utterly impossible to score against. If they end up forming a testudo in their own back half, it becomes a lot harder. It's the first goal though for FK, and it was a fake in the skies to allow it to happen. Yeah, that's lovely there from LJ, faking it out, allowing First Killer in. Great decision, forcing himself downwards as well. So Daniel knew even if he did land there, forwards. To get this boost, I think he did, yes. So he's got the 100. The Ultimates once again boost up. Since the start of this game, NRG have had complete control. That one's going to go on target. Fire Atomic. He saw the defender coming in, pulled it away from him at the last second. An impossibility to avoid this. The double demo, and then thinks, you know what? Let's go for the goal as well. Aggression from Atomic as he drops the bomb on Ultimates. Atomic, who has spent more than half of this game ahead of the ball, searching for these bumps. This First Killer that gets the demo there, that will make things difficult for NRG. First Killer is in. First Killer, 2 goals in this one. He is coming alive. NRG do not want that. It's a lovely demo from FK2. Then he sneaks in from the blind spot. Daniel's backwards. And FK has a stoic NRG. Love to see what the Ultimates can pull out of their pockets at that point, but until then they can still level this series up. A great pass back from LJ to Chronic. No one on NRG saw that one coming. Yeah, it's rare to surprise NRG, and it's Even rarer for them to make a defensive mishap like this one. Beast Mode assumed that he had cavalry behind him. Too much, and they won't get impatient. That's one thing you can certainly say for them. A double flip reset here from Beast Mode. Wants to get a musty at the end of it, is almost able to. The ultimate's right on the goal line. The last possible opportunity to block that one managed to, but that's a great challenge from Daniel. Here comes Atomic. And it was all the work from the double flip reset that made that one possible.
The thing is, they have to commit so many resources trying to shut down Beast Mode, even if it doesn't get past that back line.
Not too bad, it finds out Daniel. Daniel fakes the ball, goes to the boost instead, and gets the bump as well. So more smart play from NRG. Superior decision-making from them. Beast Mode sends it down. Here's Atomic! Wow. And it is all from that decision to go for the bump instead of the ball.
It's complete perfection. Sathi's hands are on fire, the defense is terrified, and Atomic.
Go high, tees up the race, the only first killer's going to win is going to be in here against Beast Mode. He pushes it to the side. Chronic's waiting, smart play there from Chronic. Trying to race to everything, dictate the tempo and the flow rather than the pace, but my... Oh! I'll admit it, I didn't see that coming.
Daniel with the Doomsy dish, round the wall, instantly dives in, taps it back round. The manual back in action.
It's like his car was on rails. It was so efficient, barely touching the left analog stick, guiding it home from Daniel. All in one movement, but his first down the other end against the double tap. It's a shootout, baby!
Completely set up by Chronic here. Double demo, gets rid of 2 on the back line, then forces Beast Mode to slow down. FK, that is
LJ
one
thought about
burst.
going up instead. Let's Beast Mode get a catch. Now LJ is waiting, good positioning from him. Wants to think about the musty, isn't able to, and suddenly all 3 NRG players are coming forwards. Can Beast Mode get to this ball first? Yes, he can! It's just a show of patience from NRG working again.
Nice speed though from Beast Mode. Ends up tripping up Burst Killer into immediate flip. Send it
Where do they go
no.
to clear their lines?
I mean, it comes down to that boost again. They find themselves time and time again relatively starved, or one player has boost. They then need to wait, and it's going to be Burst Killer. He makes sure that there is no waiting happening. Get that mid, get our goal.
Well played, First Killer. Pass 1, pass 2. In the end, it was pass 2 and a half.
They just need to do those couple more steps. LJ from his own backboard gets it over towards Chronic, who does clear out Beast Mode. LJ again, central Chronic from the First Killer and the ultimate. They change it round. The assisting player ends up being the receiving player. Beautiful goal, well linked up.
Great passes again, falling down. But up they stand. Here's First Killer. A heavy touch, but it'll work out well. No, it won't. Oh, like that. Chronic save, but it's big. It's the crossbar. And what? NRG, though, will still feel like they're favourites. Daniel doesn't have boost to go for this one. And the ultimate to start with some pressure.
I imagine Sathi was about to call a tactical timeout. And then, never mind, Chronic instead ends up just sneaking a goal through. It's a lovely pitch. Atomic with a poor clear. Ends up dunking him entirely. Daniel conquesting.
I'd say the ultimates positionally have been much better in the last minute or so.
First Killer has to rush back with no boost. He can't get it too convincingly out the way. Beeman has to bump one. Doesn't, but Atomic receives it off the backboard. It's a lovely passing in from Daniel. He forces the players to jump. He forces Chronic out of the way. No touch made, and Atomic reads it. Half time. Yeah, Atomic with a huge boom at the opposite side. FK wants to attempt the bump, maybe. As Daniel was the last man back, isn't able to. And the rule 1 on LAN is broken.
Rule 2.
It's
because Chronic is there to put it away. Atomic's clearance wasn't far enough. Look at that pass, and Chronic was already up.
Daniel breaks the set long. Daniel receives up high. Atomic's up the ceiling. Atomic goes for it.
All First Killer can only float towards this ball. I don't think Beast Mode realised that he had no boost. So Beast Mode waited. Could there be a pass? Need to be no! Daniel with the reflexes!
From where? Dan from the shadows receives back behind Chronic. He thought he might
tries to punch that one on net, but Daniel was waiting for it. He used all of his boost to get it to the center where LJ is waiting. The ultimates doing more passing plays. First Killer goes solo, gets the second.
First Killer rewriting history. Wants it to be known that he thrives on Neo Tokyo.
He is trying to wrestle this the way of the ultimates.
It's the final minute as Chronic catches, ends up having that go very awry. LJ backside gets the 100. Who's there next? It's Atomic and it's an awkward bump. Oh my! I thought the save had been made. I thought it was more Neo Tokyo Heartbreak for Atomic. But it was actually a brilliant steal. Very much the way of NRG to the ceiling. It's a miss from NRG. Do we get an overtime where we couldn't get one prior? Daniel is beaten there by First Killer. It's going to be bouncing towards the net. Chronic's up. Does he get another? He gets it! It's the ultimate again! He gets it! Again, towards the end of the game, Beast Mode. He makes a fatal error. Takes it away from Dan. And Chronic is there to snipe. Beast Mode Champions field. Both these teams have been here many, many times. And both have come out losers and winners. Only one apiece this time. In the first 10 with the ultimates, they start off with pressure. They start off with yet again Chronic, a no respect dunk of a goal. Yep, not for the first time. Chronic predicts exactly what NRG had in mind. That's also not just him predicting NRG, it's him predicting Atomic again. He did that last game. On the other side of things, it's post, and it's drama. And it's Atomic, straight back down. The seesaw comes straight back down to earth. The NRG gravity too strong from the kickoff. Seconds. For more of this, Stumpy. We said right at the start, this could be a low-scoring series. It could be not boring, but defensive. It could be a drama. We were fools. Buffoons. Buffoons of ourselves. And Atomic, the second coming through in just 28. Another kickoff play. And it's NRG using the set pieces to their absolute best. Chronic is dusted on the back wall. Deal though. Atomic takes out First Killer nearly. I think he got the touch on him, but First Killer was already jumping, so was able to recover. Daniel gets into the center. Atomic should be able to choose what to do with this ball. LJ and Chronic, they're both nice! And Beast Mode can't believe his luck! You can't think twice about jumping here. Chronic to the backboard had nothing. Wanted LJ to make contact. LJ had nothing. Wanted Chronic to make contact. Beast Mode has it in the skies. Chronic floats past it. NRG no. This is their moment. Time has run out. Atomic. It doesn't matter what he does. It's going to be NRG to the semi-finals.
So, wild card. You gotta go 2-1 games. That's what you need here.
They're the favorites on the desk. They're the favorites in the building. They're the favorites in chat. Can they prove everybody right? We've seen champions fall throughout this weekend, and despite having 2 lives, that's not going to change today for these winning teams. The OCE champions, the only undefeated team in the building, and yet they are fighting uphill against the Raleigh Major champions, MENA champions, the first team to break the Western reign. Can the Birds of Prey give these Jesters their first loss? Can this David slay its biggest Goliath yet? It's Falcons versus Wildcard. I hope you're ready for this one.
And Wildcard stop that hot Falcons offense. Banana Head will take that whiff, give it back to Fever. Falcons set up in the midfield. Rawas has a little chip out there, and he finds a way to sneak it through. Banana Head couldn't find the save.
A head scratcher of a goal here. You'll see Rawas gets bumped on the ball. Or Fever hits it.
Comes down to quality 50s. That's what Wildcard have had on defense, and now Fever has to beat Killers to the ball. But Torsos has no boost. There's nothing he can do here. Killers, first touch, second touch, goal!
Wonder Twins, they activated there, Jorby.
You knew it was gonna happen eventually. Killers ahead, it's light, and he's not gonna score. Rebound comes down, that was their best shot.
It seems like that's the story over and over again, Jorby. Wildcard do the hard work of getting the net open. They don't take advantage of it, and now on the other end, Team Falcons. Oh man, this was heartbreaking for Wildcard.
Banana Head opening up a spot for Torsos. Torsos trying to shovel the pavement and allow Fever to come across. It's a lot of power there. Torsos back to Banana! Scores!
Wildcard on the board!
Hello! Welcome to the match! From Wildcard, it can get awkward real quickly if you're not careful. TRK, nothing. They got a demo, they got smoked. Used a lot of boost as well, no touch pass! Goal! The Vision!
I didn't even see TRK there. He spots him out and dimes him up.
Fever diving for it. Torsas got the midfield boost behind him. TRK with the heavy touch. Killers lost the 50. Banana heads up. Fakes. Shot. Oh, Wildcard strike back.
Wildcard using Team Falcon's own weapon against them. A perfect fake off the corner.
It's a regulation.
bounce.
Fever goes again. But Killers gets a huge clear. Torsas is running back. TRK pop. Killers won. And Banana heads there. It's not over. Fever has barely any boost. And he gets faked.
The fake from Team Falcons put them just above Wildcard with barely any time left to go.
There's just too many. Almost every time. Wildcard thought they saw an opening. Killers took a save.
But that's how Wildcard has to play. They have to play gutsy. They have to take risks. It's gotten them this far, and it might put them ahead in game 4.
I don't think I've ever watched Rojas miss there. He is so clinical here, but it's too high, and he can't get the grab. What?
Sword toss. Wall dash up to the ball. Does land a bump on Rojas. 50 out to the middle. Sword toss tried to jump for it. And now 2v1 briefly. Fever couldn't keep it out. And Team Falcons capitalized on the overcommit.
Killers did a great job giving Fever the smallest window possible to not just avoid this bump, but then get the ball out of net. I think Wildcard can count their lucky stars. That wasn't on target.
Maybe that's enough wiggle room now for Wildcard to worm their way back into the series. Torsas denied!
It's so close! Making it back home. TRK's got the boost. Torsas can't quite shake it off of him, but Fever can. Banana hit. One more try!
They're playing off the post for Team Falcons. You wonder if it will
Not
come
relent.
back.
You get to lead him as many times as you want. Rojas gets through. Killers cannot get through. Banana head jumping from spawn. Rojas just beats him. TRK fake. Shot. Goal!
See Rojas, that little touch. TRK had Wildcard find the fix.
So Banana Head still needed time to get back. And Fever couldn't come down with it. It's going to make it awkward for Torsas. It is a bloodbath right now. Falcons are hunting for prey, and they're eating.
The demos throwing Wildcard's defense off kilter. And Rojas, when you've got no boost, getting a clang off the
defense are shutting Wildcard out. But Wildcard, with one heck of a performance here. Falcons, one of the best teams in the world. Top 4.
And it's just a matter of time.
One day.
Maybe a little bit of stat padding.
Only 2 points per touch, guys. There we go. Falcons hit the top 4. Wildcard sent to the lower brackets.
We live.